so July 7th, I'm gonna review the day, my trading day for the day. So I ended up finishing the day slightly in profit after taking three losses and one win. So my one win took out all of my losses. So we're gonna talk about what I did and what the market was doing today. And I also want to talk about, just trusting the market and trusting what the market is giving you at the time and not trying to force the issue or force your will onto the market because the market is going to do what it wants to do regardless of the fact. So let's get right into it. My thinking process. So we did end up trading lower today, taking out last week's Thursday's low and Monday's low also. So we had a nice run to the downside. So nice short opportunities today. My mindset going in, I'm usually taking my trades after 7. So my mindset coming in at 7, I see we traded lower, and I was anticipating for us to at least take out Asian's high right here. Asia's high right here. Well, 8:30, yeah, so 3:30. We didn't even take out that high. And that was a nice indicator to let you know, okay, we might be selling short, but I'm trying to impose my will on the market, and I'm anticipating for us to trade higher before making our way lower. And we're trading between these gray lines here. That's my new week opening gap. So for reference, and you can see how the market reacted to that new week opening gap. But I didn't get what I wanted. And oftentimes we get into the trap of the market isn't doing what we want, so we're going to try to force the issue or force our will on the market, and that will never work. So like for example, yesterday my ideas were aligned with the market, and that could kind of inflate your ego when your ideas in the market line. You might think it's just all of your ideas, but you just happen to be aligning with the market, and that's always a goal to be aligned with the market. And there are times where your ideas don't line up with the market, and your job as a trader is to adjust, adapt, and get in sync with what the market is doing. And I ended up doing that uh towards the end of my trading day. So I would say I am happy about that. I'm proud about that. So I wanted us to trade higher, like I said, but we ended up trading lower. So we had our 1 minute fair value gap after 9:30. So 9:30 here, we traded higher, then we created this fair value gap here, this first fair value gap, and we stayed below. We had one candle close above, but we immediately closed back down below. And then we had a few retests of the same area, so it gave you multiple opportunities. And then you see the 950 window, or 950 to 1010, that would give you a nice run. So we ran about 1,400 ticks, so almost 400 points. Well, I think that is 400 points. About 400 points today, and I caught about 100 with those points. I should have held, and I should have just trusted the market, but I kind of was like mentally exhausted by the time I got to that point with the losses that I did take. But in hindsight now, the market is literally giving me indicators that we want to go lower and we're trying to trade lower. None of the bodies are respecting this 1 hour fair value gap. As you can see, we're staying below it, and even the midpoint, we're not even getting to the midpoint. We had this one reach at 9:30, and then we had this last retest, but we're staying below this midpoint. We're staying below the midpoint of the new week opening gap. So that's a lot of signs that okay, this market could potentially go lower. And I did end up getting in sync with it, but I should have just trusted it and let my trade run and let it breathe. But this is all for learning experiences and whatnot. So I will show my executions for the day. You see, I kept trying to go long here, target these relative equal highs, try to go long again, getting stopped out. And this was my last attempt, trying to go long again when we closed above. When we close above this first fair value gap, we start trending below it again immediately. So I seen that. That's when I took my shorts. You see, I caught about 100 points. So that was a nice trade setup. But this just really is about trusting the market and not trying to impose your will on the market. Like I said yesterday, my deals in the market lined up, so everything played out perfectly. And today played out nicely also. But the main thing is not trying to force the issue. Just always go with the flow of the market, and things will relatively go smooth. I don't even think this was like a really choppy market. We had consolidation during the Asian session, so if you traded during the Asian session, it would be consolidated. But after that, you can see even 9:30, we're staying below. We're staying below the consolidation level. We're not even getting into, up into it too much. So, that's all really for the day. That's all really for the day. And we'll see what tomorrow has in store for us.